Spike's RT blog date, May 30th, 2011. Alright, everyone. If you remember from a few blogs ago, I told you that my PlayStation Network was down. I finally got it back running. Still a little bit of glitches, but it's now working properly for those of you that are on PlayStation. I'm now back online, so I'm open to play if you want. Alright, so it's been about over a week since our little prediction of the Rapture, and the world hasn't blown up yet. So this could mean either two things. Either hero camping is wrong, or we're all going to hell. So, which is it? And now he's trying to defend himself, saying that he miscalculated again. He's now saying that the date, October 21st, which was supposed to be what he said was Judgment Day on his original prediction, he's now saying the Rapture is going to happen there. Let me put it this way, Hero Camping. You're wrong! You are freaking wrong! Not just wrong, you're double wrong! And you're going to be triple wrong in just a few more months! I don't know how I can further put this. I mean, 2 times you've been wrong. The world hasn't blown up yet, just like the other hundreds of times that people predicted the end of the world. I mean, who would be stupid to believe this stuff anyway?
Why am I still here? Why haven't I been raptured? I'm going to hell!
Well, okay, there's this guy here. But still, you people have got to be more critical of everything that comes your way. I mean, there was Y2K, there was his 1994 prediction. Then there's this 2012 stuff, which is happening, and it will not happen, I guarantee you that. So please, people, think before you believe this stuff. Alright, what's next? You all probably remember, if you watch my vlogs frequently, I was a worker for Disney last year. That was on an internship. I am technically no longer with them right now, but they said they could take me back if they want. But now my sister's working up there, and I will not tell you what she's going to be working as for her privacy, but it's been off to a rough start for her because she has some terrible roommates. Yeah, so let me put it this way. It's these 3 girls that, I mean, she didn't choose them. The people at Disney put her with them. So let me make that clear. So what is she complaining about? Well, it's not what she's complaining about. It's what those three girls are complaining about. They went ballistic on her because she opened a can of soda, just took a little sip of it. They called her back and said, "You gotta throw away your trash." And she didn't understand what she was talking about. And then she found out it was the can of soda that they were talking about. But she only took 1 sip of it. So, let me get this straight. This is a bottle of root beer I have. You see, it's hardly anything, yet the seal was already broken. So if I go with them, they say, "This is trash." I also have these unused cologne spray and aftershave. So these would be trash too. And I have this medicine I have to take every night. And I hadn't finished it off, so this is trash. So what am I saying here? It's just a big waste. She will throw it away whenever she is done with it. Otherwise, you're just throwing away a perfectly good bottle of cologne. They get itchy about these little... The next thing to complain about is about the temperature that they want. They want the temperature set at 70 degrees, which would be too cold. And as soon as someone turns it up, they decide to turn it back down to 65. So they're punishing everyone in the whole house just because someone touched the thermostat. So it's basically... And no one gets a say in this. And here's the thing that really gets me. They're making fun of her because she wears all this Disney stuff. But these girls are a bunch of hypocrites. Because if you're making fun of her because she's wearing stuff from Disney and she's working for, then what the heck are you doing working for Disney? It just doesn't make any sense. You're making fun of her because she's wearing Disney stuff. Yep, you're working for the same company. How does that make any sense? A bunch of hypocrites. So my advice to those girls, get over it. Oh. Okay, next thing up on the lineup, we got a some kind of movie coming up. It's a furry related movie. It's called Bitter Lake, and the synopsis is after decades of peace, the kingdom of Valinor is torn apart by civil war. After 12 years of conflict, the citizens cry out for peace. The leaders of Tyr, Sinna, Denit, I hope I said that right, and Osgard lay down their arms to prepare to negotiate. Each province sends an envoy to the kingdom's only neutral ground, Bitter Lake. However, as they set out to find a diplomatic solution, an ancient evil plots its return, threatening to crush any hope of a lasting peace. Now, the creator of the choice of Clockwork Creature Studios suits were meant that they could create a more realistic and serious film. He said, quote, "We came to the conclusion that naked fursuits would just look lame. We wanted to appeal to a non-furry audience too. If my parents would see that, they wouldn't go, huh?" In the production design, the medieval setting meant dressing the fursuits in armor and being knitted out with swords, as well as period props on set. So overall, it's this I guess I would call it a middle-aged movie just with fursuits in it, and I think I'm going to like how this is going to turn out. And there's a trailer set up. It's on YouTube right now. Just search for Bitter Lake trailer. Now, the crew consists of 10 men with 4 actors, 1 director, 1 director of photography, 1 second cameraman, 1 best boy, a sound technician, and a music composer. Now, it took a full week of 16-hour days to shoot. And the production is almost finished. The last planned day of filming will be taken out place. Well, actually, it took place 2 days ago, Saturday, and then they'll go. So now they're in post production. So I do not know when this is going to be released. So I will give you an update on this as soon as the information comes in. Next up, for those of you that remember Furries and Inside Look, the documentary that came out some time ago. It appears that there's going to be another documentary by the same person. The guy's name is called Kurt Pearson. He did an interview back at Midwest Fur Fest 2010. It did not take place in 2011. It lasted 37 minutes. And I gave that a positive review. And it's still up on YouTube if you want to look at it. And he is going to be working on a new one at Anthrocon this year. So that's in about less than a month. And he's planning to make this longer than the previous documentary. And its planned release will be sometime between mid-2012 and early 2013 if we're still around. We'll see how that goes, but I have a feeling that this will be another good documentary, so we'll find out what happens. Finally, we're coming up to June, so I gotta give you the upcoming events. First, June 3rd to the 5th, we have Califer coming up. At the same time, we have What the Fur being held in Montreal. On June 11th, we have the Cologne Fur Dance being held in Germany. 16th to the 19th is Burlicon. Obviously, as it suggests, it will be held in Berlin, Germany. June 17th to the 19th will be DuckCon. Yeah, this is a science fiction convention. Yeah, so this is not really FurCon, but some of our previous FurCons is based off of this con. So this is why we're mentioning this. And of course, June 23rd to the 26th, it's the big one, Anthrocon, the biggest FurCon in the world, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I will be there. And there is still time to pre-register. It's $45 minimum for the whole weekend. And I really, and I'm really pressing this on you, I really suggest that you do the pre-reg, because there was one time, it was back in 2009, where I did not pre-register. It took a long time to get through that registration line. So, and I'm estimating it might top the 5,000 mark on terms of attendees. So, it would be better if you pre-register. So that way it will save some time for you. Because all you'll really have to do is show your ID. They'll give you your badge. For information on Anthrocon, I will do that in just a few more weeks. I have to wait for some time to come up. Besides, I don't think they posted their schedule yet. So on the same weekend, we have Chon, CH-ON. Yeah, that will be held in Switzerland. That'll be for those who might not be able to attend Anthrocon. So, those are your events for the month of June. And I believe I have covered everything for this week. So, till then, Spike Pap logging out.